Hello, my name is Tara Lynn Gray, Director of the California Office of the Small Business Advocate. Our mission is to help California's small businesses, startups, and entrepreneurs access the tools they need to start, manage, grow, and stay resilient. We are continuing a video series that we started last week. Now, we are highlighting our partners across the state. Today, I am meeting with Maria Salinas, and she is the president of the Los Angeles Area Chamber of Commerce. Maria, thank you for being with me today.
Thank you, Tara Lynn, so much for having me. I'm so excited to be having this conversation with you, and congratulations to you on the new role. And we're so excited that you're there, and we're looking forward to working with you.
Thank you so much. Maria, I am so impressed with your team. Your team is doing amazing work to support small businesses in the Los Angeles area. And for those that might be watching and unfamiliar with your organization, tell me about the work that you do and how you're supporting our small businesses.
Sure, absolutely. Well, the chamber is in its 133rd year. So it has definitely been an institution in Los Angeles, a champion for business, and an organization that I really believe is the heart and soul of the business community in Los Angeles. In LA County, I think you know that over 90% of businesses are small businesses that have less than 20 employees. In our own membership, we have over 1,400 members, but about 68% of those members are small businesses that we define as organizations with less than 100 employees. And if you take that down even further, it's an even bigger number. So I like to believe that the chamber is a champion for our business community. Our business community in Los Angeles is fueled by those small businesses and those micro enterprises that fuel a very dynamic economy here. So in every work that we do here, and especially today as we talk about economic recovery, our focus is on those small businesses and what are the tools that they need to ensure that first that they were navigating the pandemic, and then second that they could emerge and really feel economic recovery. So that's a long answer to say to you that we're an institution here in Los Angeles that very much believes that in service to small businesses is the way that we will see an economic recovery in our region.
Yes, you are so right. Tell me about some stories. Do you have a business or two? Tell me how your businesses have pivoted. Any silver linings that you can share with us?
Yes, absolutely. I'll talk about a silver lining in a moment, but let me talk to you about some of the businesses that we've engaged in because I feel that the chamber has really gone in deep to ensure that we're connected with the business community, with the small business community through our partners. We have several partners here in Los Angeles. We're a very diverse region, and we partner with the women's organizations, the veterans organizations, our African American chambers, our Latino chambers, and I am so proud that they're all part of our network because when we're looking at what the experience of our small businesses, first and foremost, it was about navigating. So how did we get them information to ensure that they knew how to manage their cash? That was the immediate, item number one. Working with the SBA and making sure that those financial tools were being provided and the information related to that. So when the PPP loan came out, we were heavily involved with that. And we saw that our businesses were really needing the information of how do you fill out that application? How do I reach those funds? And what we came to realize is how many small, very micro enterprise organizations were being left out of that. And that's when we started working with partners, including the LA County, LA City, to working what became to be known as the LA COVID Regional Fund, which is really providing grants to those micro enterprises. And I'm really proud of the work that we did to provide the technical assistance so that many of our very small businesses who didn't have the know-how, either because they didn't have an online presence or they didn't have the tools. I mean, let's face it, the entrepreneurs and business owners, they're working, they're trying to make it all make that dream a realization. And then here comes this pandemic that is just, shattered their dreams, that's increased costs, that's, really created barriers that no one knew how are we going to overcome these. But I'd like to believe that hope, that the chamber was able to keep hope alive by working with our government partners and saying what resources, what tools, what grants, what funds are available that we can make sure we're educating our small businesses about. We had restaurants that, were hardest hit, but really saw them pivot to online ordering, to using social media channels for, promoting their businesses and takeout orders. For some of them, that was new. They had never done that before. That's how they survived, and I like to believe that we help them, give them information of how do you do some of that marketing in such an environment that was so sheltered.
Yes.
And to talk about some of the silver lining, I do want to talk about, procurement. I think we saw a lot of major organizations look at their spend, and knowing that they spend millions of dollars in purchasing stuff, billions of dollars. And then maybe if they just carved out a little bit of that, if they broke up some of their big contracts and focused on giving those contracts to a small business, that would be a way to help small businesses emerge from the economy. So we launched into One LA. It was always something that we had. It's an inclusive procurement initiative. And I'm so proud that, we had several of our small business members that were able to get the technical assistance that they needed to achieve getting a contract from a major organization, both public and private entities as well. That was a silver lining.
That is quite a silver lining. You should be proud of yourselves. That's great. And, that just underscores the innovation and the necessity of partners like you. California's small businesses deserve the kind of commitment that you and your organization are showing. And much of what we do as a state agency would not be possible without your partnership, your willingness to always collaborate on our important initiatives and programs to ensure that our small businesses have access to the tools and the resources and the networks that they need in order to grow. And as you said earlier, to realize their dreams. Right? Because that's why they're doing it, to realize their dreams and to take care of their families. So, Maria, I just greatly appreciate you and thank you and your organization. Thanks for spending some time with me today and letting our viewers and our social media audience know what you and your organization are doing to help the small businesses in the Los Angeles area.
Well, thank you very much for having me, and I look forward to our continued partnership.
Thank you.